48 years old, still going strong.
Yes, only by the will and grace of God. I've been blessed throughout my career to where, by me not being never knocked down, knocked out, never really beat up in my boxing career, my longevity, I've been blessed. So I just give all credit and glory to God.
You lost a lot of weight since your last fight. Does it mean that we can expect different Oliver McCall than in Pianeta fight?
Oh, you can definitely expect a different Oliver McCall than a Paletta fight. You know, I waited a lot in a Paletta fight. I had to really pace myself and everything. So, and it was only an 8-day. I only had 8 days to even prepare for the fight. So I wasn't even in boxing. I wasn't training or nothing up until 8 days before the fight. This fight here, you know, I had 7 good weeks or whatnot, and I really utilized it to the best of my ability, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to fight, and I'm ready to fight hard. I'm ready to fight hard. I'm looking for a hard fight. I'm looking for a real hard fight. One of them hard fights I had back when I was younger, you know, with the Buster Douglases and Bruce Seldons. I'm looking for a hard fight. I hope it'd be a hard fight. So I've prepared for a hard fight, not for an easy fight.
How do you see it going?
Huh? Well, it all depends. It all depends on how he reacts to what I bring to the table. All I know is I'm going to bring pressure. I know when to bring pressure, and I know when to use my jab. I know when to throw combinations. I know when to hold. I know when to do different things. Over my career, I have learned and mastered by great trainers and whatnot. And my trainer I got now, Darnell Nicholson, he's a great trainer. He know what he's doing. He know what to see, and he know what to tell me to do. So I'm going, you know, just go with the flow, but I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight. I mean, I'm ready to fight.
Nobody's questioning your athleticism, nobody's questioning your craft, but do you feel that you have the right conditioning for this fight? Well, because of the long layoff?
Well, see, all that goes into play. I know long layoff. It came across my mind. Long layoff, not much boxing, this, that. But I'm ready to roll. This is it. You know, I never lost 2 fights in a row, and my will to win is just so high right now that I'm gonna overcome whatever obstacle come my way by the will and glory of God. I'm bringing it on. So let's roll. Let's roll. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You pretty much accomplished everything in boxing, so what keeps you going? How can you motivate yourself to fight someone like Zimnoch, who is actually not well known?
Well, what motivated me now was just what I heard a couple of days ago. He is the amateur, he was a world amateur champion. People don't know how much I felt about the amateur days in my amateur boxing when I was a 2-time Golden Glove champion. I really wanted to win the gold medal. I thought I could have been the gold medal Olympic winner in 1988. But when I lost my only loss as an amateur, I ended up turning pro in 1985. I didn't want to wait the 3 years to wait the fight for the gold in the Olympics. Lennox Lewis ended up winning the 1988 gold. So I ended up knocking out Lennox Lewis in the heavyweight championship. But I always wanted to be a gold medal winner. I always wanted to be a world boxing amateur champion because I was a great amateur, 31 wins, 1 loss with 28 knockouts as an amateur. And I do believe that I would have been a world champion, amateur champion. I believe that I would have been a world gold medal winner if I would have fought in the Olympics. But those things are over. I ended up turning pro. Now I'm fighting a world champion, a world amateur champion. That motivated me just in itself. I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to fight.
Just the other day, huge story broke out in Poland, here in Poland, that you have knocked out Mike Tyson in sparring session. I know what happens in the gym stays in the gym, but now that Tyson is done basically with boxing and you are still going, could you please tell us what happened?
Well, I knocked him down. It wasn't nothing much. Angelo Dundee saw the knockdown, and he went and told the reporters. At the time, I wasn't going to tell the reporters I knocked down the champ because they would have fired me, man. I was getting $2,000 a week. So when Angelo Dundee told him that he saw me knock down Mike Tyson, you know, a great trainer that Angelo Dundee is, yeah, he is right. Yes, I did do it. And me and Mike Tyson was very good, much friends. When I fought Lennox Lewis, I talked to Mike Tyson when he was incarcerated the night before I knocked out Lennox Lewis, and his words was, Oliver, if you fight Lennox Lewis like you box with me in sparring, you're going to be champ. I said, well, champ, I'm finna be champ. So enough, I was champ.
Angelo Dundee was definitely an all-time great trainer.
Yes.
And he probably did meets with both of you and Mike Tyson.
Yes.
Did he feel that you punched just as hard as Mike?
Well, Angelo Dundee, he know that I have a devastating punch. Punch as hard as Mike Tyson, I don't know. All I know is I can punch, and I'll knock you out right now. I can knock you out right now. I still got a good punch, and only by the grace of God. These are things that attributes from God, the God in which I believe in, and through my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, I believe God has blessed me with gifts as to be a fighter. And to God be the glory, and I just thank God for the grace that He and the gifts that He has given me.
So what is your final prediction for tomorrow's fight?
Win, win, win.
By way of?
Win, win, win.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Okay.